What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a new video. In this video, we have 1 week before the big day of Halloween. Yes, the Pumpkin Man himself and Michael Myers will be out and about, lurking around. But 1 week left for Halloween, so I'm just gonna kind of show you what I like to do the past number of years now, showing you what I like to watch for the month of Halloween up to the day of Halloween, what stuff I've been watching, some things like that, what I like to enjoy, maybe some ideas for you guys to check out during the last week of Halloween. So we still have another week left. You want to binge some awesome horror goodness. Maybe I got a few ideas for you to check out and let you know what I like to check out during this time of year. So let's get down to it now. I'm gonna probably start off with the old school VHSs, make my way to some of the DVDs, Blu-rays, and the 4Ks. Do it up like that. I'll try to keep it like in that order. We'll see though. But first off with the old classic VHS goodness. The classic VHSs. All about that for sure. These are some of the ones I like to show, which I probably showed in other videos, but I like to remind you guys what I like to check out during this time of year. Maybe throw in some new ones in there too that I've been watching for the past few weeks or so, and some stuff I'll lead up and watch specifically this week. I watched this a couple weeks ago. It's always one I gotta check out now. Annual tradition since I got this tape. That is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I believe this is like a made for TV back in the early 80s. You have Jeff Goldblum in there. As a young Jeff Goldblum, plays the Ichabod Crane, and this is a pretty cool one. I love all the little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern faces. You know about the story of, the headless horseman and all that good stuff up there. The story of Legend of Sleepy Hollow, really good stuff. Classic. Love that cover art, the big box of it. Very cool. Fun made-for-TV type flick is that. Definitely like that one. And then down here, of course, you gotta check out some Trick or Treat. The title itself, some heavy metal horror around Halloween time. Love this movie. Great film. About this metal guy named Sammy Kerr. He's like a metal singer, and he gets involved in some horrible plane wreck. He dies, but by Mark Price's obsessed fan of his from Family Ties, you see right there, plays a record given him by Gene Simmons, summons up his spirit, and Sammy Kerr kind of takes him over and probably tries to come back to life, and gets all this crazy havoc happens, especially on Halloween night at his school. Pretty cool things like picked on, but great music in this one, great fun stuff. Is Trick or Treat. Highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. One I always pop on, which I think I've shown before in a video I had to, definitely have, is the monster makeup video. Always pop this on right up to this week, probably this weekend. It's like tradition. So I had this since I was like probably 12 years old, maybe 11, I'm thinking. So I was always into special effects makeup, and I saw this at a Sears Outlet Center, like College Grove here in San Diego, and bought it with my grandma. I think for like a few bucks she bought this for me. I had this ever since then. Really cool tape, like about a half hour long. Hosted by the legendary makeup artist, and he does makeups, is Dick Smith. Basic makeup tutorials, pretty cool. So I love how it has like a booklet attached to that. So cool, very awesome tape. I love that one. And also one I always pop out around this time of year too, as Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors from like 85 or so, 86, and this is a great one. I wish I would have put more volumes of these out. Just a classic one, especially from the 80s, Weekend of Horrors. Just great stuff. Just, classic vintage goodness, especially around this time of year. You pop it on, you're doing good. Fix that up right now, we're good. And down here, of course, you got The Midnight Hour. This one is classic, also made for TV, I think for like ABC back in like 84, 85. This has LeVar Burton and what's her name, Shelley Belafonte, about this movie where these high school kids, they get this book. This town has this old legend lore to it, and they get this book at this museum thing, and then they summon up the spirits of this town, and they got to stop them before the midnight hour, or all the zombies and vampires and werewolves will take over the earth. So it's just a pretty fun story, kind of a heartfelt story too, with one of the characters in this, with a couple of characters actually, with them right there. Kind of a heartfelt story with them, but just fun 80s-ness is this classic one to watch, which I'll pop on this week. Always wait for the week of Halloween to pop this one on. Love this film. Hard one to find. Actually, a bunch of these ones are kind of hard to find, but this one's really hard to find. I got this for like $1 at a video shop years ago. amazing find was that, getting that for only $1. So very cool. Also, another fun one to check out, I always recommend is, you know, the Video Dead. You get this on Blu-ray now, but I love this tape of it. This tape is this classic. So happy I had this tape. Got it for really cheap back in the day. I think like I don't know, $5 or something like that from the Kensington Video, right up there. This is the rental copy of it. Bought that. Heck yeah, very cool. That's like over 10 years ago. Great one with these zombies come out of a TV set and they eat chili. Real cheese ball. But just fun stuff to watch during Halloween time. Very good cheese. Nothing like amazing, but just fun cheese goodness. Of course, this is the 2018 Halloween. I always put this out because I love the cover of that thing. I bought this like a bootleg tape. This guy made this, but it's just a cool tape. Like I said, I got the blood splatter on that thing. Very cool how to get that few years ago or so when the movie came out, you know. How to get that. Just love how that looks. It looks like the old media tapes. Well, these are the original media tapes, but see, it looks like those. See, how's that look to it? So cool. This one's a hard to find tape, and that is Hollow Gate by one of my favorite companies for VHS, City Lights Home Video. Love that company. Put a lot of cheesy goodness. And this movie is awesomely cheeseball fun. About this guy. Well, the story takes place with this kid. He kills like his dad during Halloween. Then he goes to the mental institution, and his grandma stays at his grandma's. Then he cracks up one day again, and just like invites people over, and he kills them on Halloween night. Plays a game with them all. He wants them to dress up in character. He has like a multiple personality, so he dresses up in different characters throughout the night, killing people like a cowboy, Zorro, and stuff like that. It's real cheesy, real fun. But Hollow Gate, man, this movie's awesome. When Mark Walters throws a Halloween party, Freddy and Jason wouldn't dare come. Love that. Hard to find tape is this one. This one easily goes for over $100 or up to 200, and definitely happy to have this one. This is the one I got a few years ago in a trade actually. So very cool. This one's a must, which I'll pop on. Might even tonight. I might pop that on tonight actually, because as I always watch that the week of Halloween. Hollow Gate. Definitely, if you can seek this out and check it out some way, shape, or form, recommend it for sure. Love that cover art with the knife and the bloody pumpkin. Such a great, cheesy B flick. Absolutely love that movie. By my Something Weird videos and stuff like that. We got this one, which I showed last year. I did like a video tutorial how to carve a pumpkin. I had this on. And it's hard to carve great faces for Halloween with Gordy Falk, the Pumpkin Man. He sort of has that creepy look to him, but just, you know, good cheese. I popped this on for sure during this week since I bought this at a thrift shop like 6 years ago or so for like 50 cents. This is just a fun, cheesy, weird ideas how to carve pumpkins out. It's like, it's very strange, but I love it because it's very odd, and I got to play that, you know? And of course, right up here is a must for sure the week of Halloween, and that is The Worst Witch. I guess it's the old Prism VHS cover, Prism release of it, and I guess it's on DVD too, but this cover is so much better on VHS. I love this one. And you get Tim Curry, you know, he plays like the high Halloween priest vampire guy, but there's The Worst Witch. You got her from what's her name, Farissa Ball from The Craft. As you know, she's like, it's one of her first roles is this. Plays like this witch. She's like a nerdy witch, kind of an outcast, you know, and then she gets picked on, but then she becomes the hero of the movie. But it's a great one, made for TV too. I used to always watch this on HBO back in the day. Love that cover. I think I got this also at Kensington Video for like 50 cents before they went out of business. But yeah, just a great one to have. So the classic cover art, classic fun is The Worst Witch. This one's a good one too. It has Terror Eyes. This might be on Tubi, I think. I could be wrong, but it's like an anthology horror one. But it's a fun one of like just weird stories. Great to watch during Halloween time. I'll pop this on during this week also. Good cheesy goodness is this. You got the guy in here, the main actor is this thing's Daniel Roebuck from River's Edge and Dudes. That's him right there. Plays a crazy priest with this book. This book is cursed, and all these like different terrible things happen to people. It's a little cheesy goodness is this, but a great fun one. Not really Halloween related, but has a Halloween vibe to it because it's all 80s cheese, anthology stuff, things of that nature, demons, and just adds a great vibe to watch during Halloween time. Another fun one to check out for sure, and that would be Popcorn. You know, I got the gigantic poster over there, original poster print. This one's just great to check out for this time of year too. I watched this earlier this month. I don't have it on Blu-ray. I should have it on Blu-ray, but I don't have that one on Blu-ray, but just definitely goodness. And I got it right up here, which I showed some clips of the other day. The Garfield Halloween, found it at like a thrift shop or something back in the day from 1988 with commercials. Great fun is that, you know, the Garfield, anything like old cartoons are great, like Charlie Brown's, you know, The Great Pumpkin, stuff like that is great to check out for Halloween time. That's pretty much just with this. So since, you know, some stuff right there that I'll be watching and already watched for Halloween time when it comes to VHS. Now let's make our way to the DVDs and Blu-rays. It's always just fun, and that is Fade to Black. Great movie. Definitely, I think, a fun one to check out for Halloween time is Fade to Black with this guy. He's like obsessed with movies and stuff. Like dresses up like characters. And he cracks up and like kills people and delivers like dialogue from movies and doing so. And when he kills people, it's like a great one during the 80s LA. It's got a lot of cool locations in that featuring 1980s Hollywood and LA area. Just good stuff with that. Can't go wrong with some American Werewolf in London. This is, I believe, the 4K edition of it. And next to that, I got the Blu-ray edition of it. I had those to review, so I have 2 copies of it. But, you know, can't go wrong with some American Werewolf in London, especially this edition of it, because, like, you know, I'll pull it out more. It has, like, so much extras in this thing, and I just love this movie. Great stuff, you know, amazing makeup effects by Rick Baker. Just a classic for sure. Cannot go wrong with the classic Reanimator movie here on Blu-ray. Love this film. I should have this autographed, the old DVD of it. I'll show a little bit probably down in a little bit later. This one's great. Reanimator, you know, directed by Stuart Gordon. Fantastic film about this scientist, and he just brings people back to life, reanimates them. Great gore, great fun, classic film is this. This edition of it's loaded up. Fantastic, must watch for sure. On some killer clowns from outer space. This is just, you know, fun goodness. Love that this edition of it with that cool cover, just kind of just pops. But I love this one. I just have this autographed inside by the Chiodo brothers. Met them at a signing years back over at Dark Delicacies, and they were signing stuff for free. So I brought this over there to get signed up, and it was cool. I even have my old Blockbuster VHS cut box signed by, because it's kind of cool looking. But yeah, this one about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Cannot go wrong with the Killer Clowns. Love that. One of my favorite movies, horror flicks of all time since I was a kid. Fun one to watch during this time of year, and this is just fun. WNUF. I got this from my man Supervillain Pete. Gave this to me for my birthday last year. Great fun cheese is this about this special, almost like it looks like a realistic 80s newscast of what's going on, but it's, you know, it's made for this movie. But it's just a great cheesy thing about this killer guy in the loose during Halloween night, and the news media is covering it, and you get these like vintage commercials in there. But they made for this movie, but they actually look real. Love this Blu-ray of it because you get the cool, look at that shine by the lollipop. Very cool. This fun is this. Super fun. Definitely highly recommend this. I think this is on Tubi actually, so you can watch it on there. Can't go on some Are You Afraid of the Dark? Maybe pop on a couple of those episodes if you're lucky enough to watch this or have it. Pop that on. Some great classic goodness is that. Pop on a couple of those. Along with some real Ghostbusters. You're doing good. Most goriest movies of all time, as they say, and that is Dead Alive. Check out the big poster by the wall, but this one, you pop this on for Halloween, you're good. You know, I haven't watched this in a while, so maybe I'll pop this on this week, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. They're supposed to get a 4K of this past year, along with Bad Taste and Meet the Feebles, I believe, but it's been like in hiatus. So hopefully they'll put this out on 4K soon. I would love to get that edition of it, and that'd be amazing. But so far, I just got this DVD of it. But yeah, very cool classic goodness. You gotta have that. Frankenhooker. I know this is on Blu-ray. This is like the old DVD of it, really bare bones. One of the first DVDs is this, because it's very old school, very just super bare bones from this company. I don't even know it was Scimitar, but yeah, it's very basic. Like special features are interactive menus, parental lock. Like this is low budget features, but great stuff. Classic cheese, grimy goodness. Frankenhooker, I got it on VHS also, but you gotta watch that. And some old school horror goodness to watch for this time of year, because you have to put on some of the old black and white old school stuff. You gotta do it. And Freaks is a great one up here. I don't think this is on 4K or not, or Blu-ray. I don't believe so. I think it's only on DVD. I could be wrong, but great one about, you know, circus freaks. And it's just kind of creepy and strange, the whole movie. I love it. 1930s style. Just a good one is that. And you can't go on some Evil Dead. You gotta have some Evil Dead goodness. So Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2. So this is the old Book of the Dead edition of it. The eye used to scream. Doesn't anymore though. The eye doesn't, where the battery died. But I love that one. Got that for my birthday years and years ago from an ex-girlfriend. So thank you so much if you're watching this. That's a great movie, great gift. I still have it. Universal Monster stuff. Like, I know these are on 4K and stuff. You can get these on. But I just love these editions of it on DVD. They just look cool. Like, I'll just pull out this one, for example, the old Frankenstein. Love that cover of it and that look. You gotta pop these on for sure. Usually they show these on TCM and things of that nature, you know, during this week, and especially for Halloween days. You should do like a marathon of these Universal classics on TCM, along with some Hammer movies. But yeah, good stuff. Can't go wrong with Frankenstein. Probably my favorite Universal horror movie, and probably next to Wolfman. Love it. So classic, so good. With the hard to find, out of print, Under Wraps. I don't know if they did a remake of this on Disney Channel, right? Or Disney Plus, but I haven't seen it yet. This is the classic 90s one. So happy to have this edition of it. So this one's hard to find, and it usually goes for a pretty good penny around this time of year. About this mummy, and these kids find him and try to bring him back and save him and stuff of that nature from bad guys. Great family fun is this, and just one that they just pop on. It's like, brings back good memories as Under Wraps. Night of the Demons up here, you know, gotta have that. And then Night of the Creeps. It's the nights. Night of the Night, Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Creeps, Night of the Goodness. Good stuff is this too, but these alien slugs that, you know, make people into zombies. You got Thrill Me up over here, Tom Atkins style. Good stuff, good fun is this, man. I love those movies, great, both classic fun to check out for this time of year. The Alien agrees too, right? Yes, I do. Yep, Alien agrees too. Then right down here, we gotta have, you know, the Halloween movies. So it's like, you know, the Halloween Blu-ray box set. I know they got the 4Ks of this, but I love this edition of it. Such a cool edition of it. Plus it's autographed by John Carpenter. Had met him last year. All the movies here on Blu-ray, and I'm fine with that. I don't think I get them on 4K. I'll probably get the very first one on 4K sometime soon. Other than that, though, I'm good with all these on Blu-ray. We're totally cool. I definitely will be marathoning these up this week. This is a super out of print box set. Even now, it's still out of print. You know, it still goes for a pretty good penny, especially now with the autograph on there. Dude, love it. And up here, it's just for the heck of it, I'm showing these, get some vinyls going on. I gotta have some of the vinyl goodness. Like, this one's really cool. I guess that Vinyl Junkies. It's not movie related, but I guess the Vinyl Junkies, you've seen it before. And, you know, it goes with the fun of Halloween time. You put this on, it's like a haunted mansion, you know? I love this booklet of all the pictures in here. This goes for a pretty good penny, too. I got this for like, I think, $3 over there, and it goes for a pretty good amount. And especially that's pretty much intact with all but the cool artwork, like the hat box ghost, I think that is. And love the artwork, love that classic Disney artwork, and just awesome. The one up here I got recently, that's the Paranormal Activity box set. That's definitely a fun one to check out for this time of year. You pop on a couple of those. They're kind of creepy, kind of freaky, and just has that kind of like, you know, creepy ghost vibes, and just, I think this is good to watch for this time of year too. That's definitely some of the Paranormal Activity movies. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Another made-for-TV movie from back in the day, from the 70s. This one's just creepy and cool. Love it. Love this Blu-ray of it. So good. Definitely recommend this one. It's old school. It's made for TV, so it's nothing gory or nothing like that. But it has a creepy vibe to it. Definitely love it. It's just great classic fun as that. And you get Wacko. This one up here. Great, like, a horror comedy type spoof kind of movie. Kind of makes fun of like slasher flicks in a sense, but during like Halloween time. So this is great cheese fun. You got George Kennedy in this movie, Andrew Dice Clay. Definitely recommend this one for sure. If you haven't checked this one out, this is definitely fun. More mention up here before this video is up, and that is some Hammer films. Can't go wrong with some classic Hammer films. This is a great collection I have here with a bunch of classic Hammer stuff like Revenge of Frankenstein, The Curse of Mummy's Tomb. Just some good stuff. This was a great edition of here. All these ones on Blu-ray. 20 movies, but you can't go wrong with some Hammer. It's like England's version of Universal horror movies, and these are just great fun to check out for sure. So they pop on a couple of these, which I'll definitely watch like at least 2 of these this week for Halloween time, you know. And it has those classic vibes to it. It's great, good stuff. Boom, just like that. Pretty much done with this video. So nice little rundown of what I like to watch during this time of month for Halloween time, spooky season. Things I've been watching and what I'm going to watch this week, the week of Halloween. Because it's a week from today. Halloween, it's like almost right there. So make sure you get your candy and your spooky films getting ready for the big night of Halloween. And let me know in the comments below what movies you like to check out during Halloween time. Of course, you get the staples like Halloween, of course, and things like that. But let me know what you guys enjoy watching. If you guys are gonna watch some of the ones I mentioned in here, or other suggestions of what you think I should watch, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much again for all your birthday greetings. I don't know if I mentioned it in another video, but thank you all so much again. And for that, definitely made my day a whole lot better. And I'm almost at 17,000. Like, as of today, I'm like 2 or 3 away. So this is up. I'll probably have 17,000. So thank you all so much for the support and running me up to 17K and beyond. So thank you all so much. Make sure to subscribe to me if you're new, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff right there. And I'll catch you guys later in the next video. I'll see you then.